Mother Brown's mean a lot. It's pretty much saving me right now.
Without this place, I don't know, I'd probably still be in a lot of trouble.
Mother Brown was a lady who grew up in the neighborhood. Her heart was so soft, and all she cared about was the people getting enough food to eat. She used her own money. She would go home, make the food in her kitchen. She drove a big yellow Cadillac, so she would serve it off the top of the Cadillac. From there, she opened up the drop-in center in the dining room and the food bank and decided that all services for here are free. I took over at UCHS in October of 2004. Mother Brown was sick with leukemia, and nobody knew she was sick, but she actually interviewed me while she was in the hospital. Mother Brown serves over 8,000 meals a month. We serve the entire community. Nobody has ever been turned away for food here. We feed everybody. We do what we can just to make positive in their lives.
You know, they be having real stuff and big stuff, not just a patty or some basic Army standard type meal. The meals there, you could pretty much heal yourself. If you was outside late night and you couldn't get in, it was a full house, and you was somewhere asleep, you could weather yourself out from the breakfasts and from the dinners.
I heard about Mother Brown's through word of mouth. After I graduated from high school, my dad kind of gave me an ultimatum. I didn't believe fat meat was greasy, and one day I came home, he was gone. So I was stuck to fend for myself, and I ended up becoming homeless, going from place to place, car to car, and I ended up here at United Council.
He started volunteering down in the dining room, and the staff down there just fell in love with him.
Yeah, I would stay after and help clean up, do little odds and ends things, and then I ended up getting a job. Thanks to them, I was able to get housing. They took me off the street to helping me rebuild my life little by little, step by step.
One night, I got up at 2 o'clock in the morning and decided to come up here to see what was going on. There was one man in a wheelchair crunched over, another man sitting in another chair trying to sleep, couldn't get comfortable. So I just decided that I couldn't do it anymore. It was too heartbreaking to see their legs swollen.
If I was able to lay down, the swelling would go down and I wouldn't have to worry as much about my tissue tearing and veins popping and bleeding.
Next door became a vacant, and the landlord who owns this building also owns that building. So I asked him if it was possible for us to rent the place next door to have beds put in there.
It's like, how can you deny someone to lay down at night and you have no idea what it's like to be in the situation, but yet you cast judgment? I just say, how dare you?
Good food, good rest, and you bounce back.
I worked with her for a whole year before she passed on. I promised her that I would keep this agency in the community, and I would work with people from the community to give them a second chance. So I think that's what really motivates me a lot, is my promise to her that that's what I would do.
What brings me joy? Good people. This place. Oh.